Hello everyone. Today I'm here to explain you the chapter number 7 of your computer subject, that is more tools in Flash. So what is the Flash software? Flash software basically is used for creating animations, animated movies. It is used to create graphic images with the help of the animation, which you have previously studied in your 6th class. We are here in this chapter. We are going to tell you some more tools which are being used in the Flash document, which will help us in explaining the different features and which will help us to create different animations in Flash. So let us have a look on the different features of the Flash. So this is a picture of the Flash software which is being displayed in front of you. You can see that this is the layer 1. You can add the layer from here, which is the turned paper over here, and this is the folder layer, and this is for creating motion guide. This rectangular block, this hole is called as timeline. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, these are all frames. Frames are the basic unit of the Flash movie. And there is an interval between every 5th frame which is being highlighted and is gray in color. And this is the stage which is shown in front of you. This is a rectangular block. When anything which is being placed on this stage, that becomes an object, and which can be further used for the animation purpose and which can be further enhanced. Is it clear? And on the left side of the panel, there is a tool panel which is placed in front of you. You can select from different tools over here. For example, if you want to write, then you're going to select this A. This A signifies the text tool. If you want to draw some lines, then this pen nib shape is being used. It helps to create different lines on the stage. Whatever the thing is being performed, it will be performed on the stage. This is the eyedropper tool, and this is oval tool, this is rectangular tool, this is free transform tool, this is gradient tool. I will explain further that how these tools, different tools which I have told you right now, will help in the further modification. So these are more tools which are placed in front of you. This is the stroke color. Stroke means outline, and this is the fill color. Fill specifies the inside coloring. Fill color, whole of the shape, and stroke color displays the boundary. So the selection tool, which plays a very important role in selecting the object. If you are not going to select the selection tool, you cannot select or perform anything. So the tools which are being displayed in your books, first one is free transform tool. The free transform tool helps you to rotate an object, scale an object, and move an object. Rotate means you can turn its shape, and a scale means you can enlarge it, and move an object means that you can place it from one place to another. Let's take an example in practical form. I have opened the Flash software in front of you people, and now I am going to select the selection tool, and I will add a picture on the stage. How I'm going to add the picture on the stage? I'm going to select the file, and then I'm going to select the import to stage. You are going to select any of the picture which is being in your computer. Let's suppose I am going to take a picture of a. Okay, now I am going to, there is another feature of the Flash which is being explained in your book, that is the changing the transparency of an instance. So in Flash, what is an instance? Anything which you add on the stage, that becomes an object. The Flash considered that thing as an object, and if you want to use an object again and again, so you can change it, convert it into a symbol, and that symbol is being stored in the library, and then you can use that symbol again and again. So occurrence of a symbol is called an occurrence of a symbol is called an instance. For example, let's open a new Flash document. Okay, I am going to add color over here. I am going to make a circle. Okay, now I have made a circle over here, and I am going, this is the library on the right hand side, as library stores all the symbols. How I'm going to convert it into a symbol? I am going to select the selection tool, and I am going to convert it to the symbol, and I'm going to click on the graphic and click OK. Now this symbol is being stored in the library. What is the function of the library? That it stores the symbols, and if I want a copy of these symbols, I can just click over here, and I can make as many circles as per requirement. So it helps you to save the time in selecting again the selection tool, and again the oval tool, and again the coloring tool. Instead of that, you can create the instance of these symbols. I hope the copy of the main object, the symbol, is called as instance. So what is changing the transparency? Transparency means to change the color or change the brightness. For example, I'm going to select this one. So in the property inspector, this whole rectangular block shows the property inspector, and I'm going to click on the properties, and there's an option of color. From here I can select the tint, and when I'm going to select the tint, I can adjust its brightness. The higher the percentage, the darker, and the lower the percentage, the darker the image, the higher the percentage, the lighter the image. Is it clear? And if I'm going to select a alpha over there, so in alpha, the higher the percentage, the darker the image, the lower the percentage, the lighter the image. I hope that this would have a clear understanding of this chapter. Thank you so much. I hope that you are going to revise it. I am going to send you, I am sending you people homework from this chapter, that this is of chapter number 7. I have made some fill in the blanks and some question answers for your own ease, and you can solve it and send to me. So my first step is that I'm going to import a picture on the stage. I'm going to click on the desktop. I've already placed some of the pictures over there, and I will picture on the stage. How I'm going to use it? I am going to minimize it. I will bring it on the stage. Let's move it to the stage. There are some times then when the picture moves out of the stage, you can bring it on the stage and you can minimize it. So I already told you, there are different purposes of free transform tool: rotate an object, scale an object, and move an object. Right now I did the scaling of an object by clicking on the at the corners. The double headed arrow appears, and this helps in scaling. It means enlarging the size or settling it down. And now rotate an object, a curved arrow will appear in front of you, and you can uh, scale it, rotate it accordingly. And then there is moving an object, so you can move an object from one place to another easily. Now moving to the other feature, that is pen tool. The pen tool helps in drawing the precise path like the straight lines or the smooth curves. This pen tool, as it shows, its shape is that of the pen's nib, and it helps to make the precise path. These points are known as, these circular points are known as anchor points. You can connect from one end of the line to another with the help of the anchor line. Let's take an example. Let me show you. I am going to open a new Flash document, and I will draw a line with the help of the pen tool. Look, when you place the cursor near the pen, so it will display the pen tool screen tip. You can draw any line with the help of the pen tool. It helps you in drawing the precise path. Okay, it's an open path, and you can close it as well. This becomes the closed path now. So our next feature in Flash document is eyedropper tool. As the shape signifies, it shows the dropper, and eyedropper tool in the toolbar is used to sample a color from an image to use the color further. Actually, how it helps you in the Flash document. For example, I am going to draw a circle over here. Okay, and now I am going to draw another circle over here. Okay, now I want that my green color should be copy pasted to this blue color circle. What I am going to do, I am going to click on the eyedropper tool. Eyedropper tool always functions with the paint bucket tool. I'm going to click on the circle, and then I'm going to click on the blue one. Look, its color will be changed. It helps to change the color of the shapes which are already being added, and you can add the color to the other shape as well. This helps you to save the time. The eyedropper tool always functions with the paint bucket tool. Okay, our next topic is gradient tool. Okay, now what is gradient tool? Gradient basically means a cluster of colors. A group of colors is called gradient. Gradient transform tool appears in two different types. One is radial gradient and one is linear gradient. The radial gradient signifies the transition in circular form, like colors are appearing in circles. But if in linear gradient, as this shape signifies, you can have a look on this shape. The colors are appearing in linear form, in straight form. So how can you add the gradient to different shapes? For example, I am going to open a new Flash document for you. Here I am going to select an oval, and I am going to select the gradient from the fill color. Look, this signifies the stroke color. Stroke color means the boundary, and fill color means that the inside of the shape. So it depends on me. I want to have a radial tool, or I want to have a linear one. Okay, This time I'm going to have a radial color. Look, the radial color are linear. This is being appeared in linear form. The colors are being appeared in linear form. Now if I want to do a radial one, I will go in this color panel and I'm going to select it. Here there is an option of linear. I'm going to select a radial from here. Now this shows, you can see that now when I'm going to draw a circle, and now colors will appear in radial form. Look, the colors are appearing in circular form, and here the colors are appearing in radial form. I hope that this will give you a clear understanding of the gradient transform tool. Now you can adjust the colors of it. For example, you can drag it and you can drag back. It's up to you. And you can drag it. Look, this tells the expansion of colors, the spreading of colors at